So you drop in, and you're trying to basically create enough momentum. And they've got this rope here. I don't know if you get a good view of it, but they got a rope, which I don't know what that is particularly, because I don't know if you'd want to reach for the rope. I'm not sure. Maybe it's there for practice. I've never seen that before. So the other thing is that you can do things in a full pipe that don't involve going all the way around the 360. That's probably the first thing that comes to mind. But you can kind of, the thing with a full pipe is you can obviously go, one of the big draws is you can go beyond the level line, beyond what would be like a 180. So instead of a quarter pipe, you'd be like a half pipe. So you could go beyond the half pipe, moving up into a vertical situation that's actually projecting out and over. And there's some things there's some carving, and there's some really unusual kind of things that you could do when you get up to that level. And you can just basically push and push to see how high you can get. But yeah, very. This is not my specialty at all. I'd try to find, if this is what you're interested in, watch videos, learn more about full pipe, what can be done inside there. There are examples where riders did drop in and from a higher point, a higher elevation, and then they went in and dropped. And then we're able to complete the full pipe. It's I'm not sure if it can actually be done in a situation like that. This is what I was talking about, the inlaid. This is the inlaid coping pipe right here. And then in this situation, they're using like a bracket kind of situation that's set into the cement for this bank over here. So yeah, really, really neat park. I mean, and unusual to have the full pipe and to have the rest of these features. So yeah, as far as skill space is concerned, yeah, limited options. In the immediate vicinity of the park. It's possible that one of the reasons they chose this part of the park to put this skate park is because it's basically up on this hill, and it's just it's more difficult real estate to put other things. So, but given that, they still had to do a lot of work to put in a park like this. This might be cutting off soon, but I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more of the park itself to see if there's some areas that are that would be good for skill. This all looks like it's quite a. There's just like the variation, the elevation variation is makes it difficult. So, I mean, I'm walking down a slope. Now, if you're local, you probably deal with this all the time, and it's like extremely normal. So maybe, on the local level, you are able to set up and skill in a place that has some kind of a sloping landscape. Over here is nice because you get the shade, and actually this is fairly level right here where I am, and then it starts sloping down over here. So this spot right here is a little bit of a possibility. The only thing is kind of getting close to the playground. Keep there's playground is for the kids, so let the kids have the playground. So I don't even know if I recommend that spot too much over there. It's this might be too close over there. This all looks like it's sloping away. It's sloping away. Now we're getting close to a some sort of a field, which is going to be level. I'm pretty assuming that. But so this might be your spot if you are able to get it at a time when when it's not being used by someone else. Like right now, looks like it is being used. Now I'm looking off to the side of these basketball courts. That looks like a possibility over there, actually. That might actually be, but then you're getting a little bit too close to this another amenity that is potentially being used. So we got to just be mindful of the uses of these amenities. Try to really kind of find like our own like spots. But like I said before with the skate parks, it's like nothing wrong with being near an amenity and near something that exists. But in any case, it's like, you know, people not necessarily expecting to see yo-yos or kendama or juggling or whatever that stuff. So it's like you come out and you start doing that. They want to have lunch, and usually it goes pretty well. But on the other hand, it's like you just don't want to be in people's way either. So obviously this is just one park in the Pittsburgh area. There's going to be, I'm sure, tons more locations, some of which do not have these sloping angles that are difficult to utilize. Trying to you know, like, if good footing is pretty crucial when you're doing a lot of the skill stuff. It's good to have some good footing. Now here, you know, this is just one of those things where you gotta kind of play it by ear. See, you know, if like there's no one here now, and you know, if you wanted to, you know, be club swinging or club passing. Now it does look like there's see, that's why I always got to check this stuff out and go there in person, because now I'm thinking that this might have some drainage issues over here, because of this looks like it's been kind of chewed up by some sort of vehicle maybe or something. And usually what happens is that when it leaves like this area, like it's scratched off because it was rained on, then the vehicle came in, etc. And I don't know. That's just my read of the land right now. But there is also all of this spots, like this whole spot over here. That's right over here next to the little picnic area. So, I mean, at the very least, that this is kind of like your